So to find the number of protons, number of neutrons and number of electrons in the atom, the protons are represented by small p and neutrons by small n and electrons are by small e. So these are the notations which we shall use for proton, neutron and electron. And first of all, before I will show you the method to find the number of proton, number of neutron and number of electrons in the atom, I am going to define proton number and define the nucleon number. So this type of information will be available in the periodic table. So the proton number is represented by Z, and the proton number of an element is the number of protons in its atom. Very simply, the proton number of an element is the number of protons in the atom. And the nucleon number of an element is the total number of protons and neutrons in its atom. The total number of protons plus the number of neutrons in its atom. So the nucleon number equal to the sum of the number of protons and number of neutrons. Nucleon number is represented by capital A, and proton number is represented by Z, so we can use the notations. So nucleon number is capital A and number of protons are Z and number of neutrons are N. So this small simple formula we shall use to find the number of proton and number of neutron and number of electrons in the atom. One thing which is very important, that atom is neutral. Atom is not having any charge on it. Atom is a neutral particle having no charge on it. The reason that the protons are having the positive charge and electrons are having the negative charge, because in the atom the number of protons and number of electrons are equal, so they cancel the effect of each other. So as a whole, there is no charge on the atom. And if there is carbon is having 6 proton and 6 electron, so the positive charge on protons cancel the effect of the charge on electron, because 6 protons in carbon and 6 electrons in carbon, and they cancel the effect of each other, and as a whole carbon is a neutral particle. So we can say that in case of atom, number of protons are equal to number of electrons. So while keeping all this in mind, we are going to select element or elements, and we shall try to find their number of proton and number of electrons and number of neutrons. The first 20 elements are included in our syllabus to find their proton, electrons and neutrons.